Hi, welcome in. Welcome to the Basic Tattoo Shop. How are you? Great. So, what brings you in today? Oh, you're interested in getting your first tattoo. Okay. Well, welcome to the world of tattoos. They're so much fun. They really are. So, we definitely have, a particular brand here. So, did you know what you wanted to get? We definitely don't offer, like, everything here, so, Oh, okay. So you wanted to... Okay, so this is more like you just wanted to come in, ask some questions, kind of like do a consultation. Yeah, so a consultation, especially, well, for tattoos particularly. We do ear piercings here too, but that's another story. Another thing for another day, right? Right. But basically, for consultations, people who, either walk in or, make an appointment for a consultation, and we're just going to talk about, the tattoo process, what it's like to get a tattoo, talk about some different options of what you're interested in, maybe draw something if we, have a chance. So you don't know what you want, but that's totally fine. You know about what size you want. Okay, well, what I can do is actually pull out my handy dandy binder. It's very great, and I can kind of just walk you through some of the basics of kind of pain levels of different places to get a tattoo, as well as what type of styles we're most known for here at the Basic Tattoo Shop, because, different places offer different things. So, yeah. So first we'll open it up, and we'll start with maybe where you are considering getting it. So these are the different levels. A really good chart of the different levels of pain levels when it comes to tats. Most people that we tattoo, get them on their feet, arm, legs sometimes. The wrist is a very common one. Yeah, but generally the neck, the throat, extremely painful. We don't really do a whole lot of that. No, that's not really like our clientele. Shoulder is considered least painful. As you can see, I have one on my shoulder, so, basically. And it was probably one of my least painful ones, so, ribs. A lot of people really want to get tats on their ribs. You can do it, but I will say, it's pretty painful, the rib area. Yeah. The outer arm, that's not very painful. The stomach, quite painful. Anything on the fingers and hands typically are going to be painful. Most of our clients who get wrist tattoos don't have too much of a problem with it though. That's because most of our clients only get very small tattoos. We don't really do large tattoos here. Like, those are kind of ugly anyway. The butt, not very painful. Lots of cushion there, Inner wrist, pretty painful, as I said. Back of the knee, extremely painful. You probably don't see whole lots of people with knee tattoos because it's pretty painful. The calf is a very common place to get tattoos. It's not extremely painful. This chart does not include the thigh. I have one on my thigh, and even though there's lots of meat there, at least for me, I kind of did find that it hurt. So, I guess every person's different. But, any of these sound nice? I always recommend people to consider getting it on your arm for the first time. I just think the arms are the best place. Least painful, Yeah, you'll have time to think about it. So, next, This is our piercing one. That's, we're not talking about piercings today. Maybe another time. So next I'm going to get into some different ideas. So you said you were interested in small tattoos, which pretty much makes you a perfect client here because pretty much all we do is small tattoos. We don't really do anything large. Like, our clients are the type of clients who like want to get a tattoo but not really get a tattoo though. You know what I mean? Like, they want to say, oh, I have a tattoo to the right people, but not really like deal with any of like, you know, some of the stigma that comes around it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So here are some examples of our most common and popular tattoos here at the Basic Tattoo Shop. So first is one of our most popular, the zodiac signs. This is particularly the constellations. Yeah, people love to get zodiac signs either for themselves or for a loved one. The constellations are super cool tattoo to get. A lot of people here at our shop love them, even though they don't know anything about astrology. So anyways, but yeah, you have Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, my personal favorite, I'm a Taurus, and Gemini. Yeah, these are quite simple and pretty tattoos that are easy to hide, you know, because like I said, we don't really want to see them, but we just kind of want to say we have tattoos. Yeah, so, and continuing on with the zodiacs, we also just have the zodiac signs, you know, their symbology. This is less common. Most people like the constellations, but we'll get some of these sometimes. Most of the time, people want me to like kind of draw them a little bit more girly, draw them a little bit differently. You know what I mean? Taurus is my favorite. Yeah. Any of these interest you? Maybe. What's your sign? Oh, I think I've read a few horoscopes about that sign before. And flipping on over, we have one of our most popular, of course all of these are popular, but one of our most popular, which is variations of hearts. Small hearts, of course, and yeah, people get them all kinds of different places. They're super small and dainty and cute, so you know, like one of these on the wrist can be super cute. Some people choose to kind of do two to symbolize them and, you know, their lover. Little heart with wings. Yeah, super cute. This one kind of looks like the emoji. Yeah, something very simple. This would not be very painful at all, and cute, you know, and easy to cover. We'll keep on going. Okay. Next, one of our next most popular, anything related to dog paws, pets. We oftentimes just get asked just to do like paw prints or some variation of paw print inside the heart, paw print outside the heart, just a paw print. Sometimes with a name kind of outside. Yeah. Do you have a pet? I'm a cat person myself. Most often do a lot of dog people, you know, so yeah. And like I said, can't go wrong with it representing your animal. Next, we have probably what the tattoo we do by far the most. I probably do like 30 or 40 of these a day, easy, and that is some variation of the wave tattoo. Have you ever seen this before? I mean, it's all over Pinterest. How could you not? So this is just a wave, and like you may see it look a little bit differently. These are some that I've personally done that I took pictures of. Yeah, it's my specialty. You know, it took me years of just practice to get the wave right. You know, on the feet and on the back, or the most like the upper back, the most common places. This looks the best in Instagram photos. You know, yeah. but I can kind of make it unique and make the waves kind of look a little bit different depending on what like direction you want it to go, where you want it. And where you put it is where it's going to be, you know, the most painful. But luckily, it's a tiny tattoo, so you don't have to be in pain for too long. But yeah, it looks great with your summer tan, you know what I mean? Yeah. The feet. Yeah, the feet are a really common place to get that. Yeah, that's literally how we make all our money. Anyways. Next is another one of our very, very, very popular styles of tattoo, and that's mountains, or some variation of mountains. So they're always small, nothing too big. We don't want everyone to do anything too big or noticeable. And sometimes people will ask them to be put in, you know, different shapes, and these right here are really popular to go on the arms. On the forearms and stuff, yeah. And the mountains can look so many different ways. They can look so many different ways, you know what I mean? So they're super versatile. Yeah, this one's a sunset actually, but most of the rest of them are just different variation of mountain and landscapes. Super popular. I do those quite often as well. Next is getting into another area that is like super popular. It always has been for as long as we've been open, and that's our tribal tattoos. You know, there's nothing offensive about it at all, right? Yeah, so I guess we'll just start with, we'll get to the dream catchers. Of course, our tribal style tattoos to go kind of like on the lower part of your back. Super popular. It's in the tribal style, very pretty. Yeah, the butterfly one's super common, but hearts and other variations are super popular too. Some people ask for certain people's names to go in the middle. But this is very flattering on the back. I do lots of these as well. This one has a moon. This one kind of just has a flower design, yeah, so like I said, we can really customize this, but the important part is just that tribal inspiration, you know. Yeah, and then also, speaking of tribal inspired things, dream catchers. I make so much money doing dream catcher tattoos, even though I know nothing about the history and cultural significance of dream catchers, but dream catchers are so incredibly beautiful, aren't they? Yes, you can do so many variations of dream catchers. This one has a yin and yang inside. So cool. We can have some options, different butterflies and stuff we can add around it if you wanted. Different feathers, different colors of feathers. All this is in black and white because most of our clients do want black and white because our clients don't want anything too showy, you know, like I said. But if you wanted to add color, we could do some pastel colors around some of the feathers. We could do this one's a double, triple design of the dream catcher. Yeah, and people get dream catchers everywhere. They look great. They're so beautiful. We love dream catchers. Oh, and last but not least, another very popular design that I always like to recommend to our clients is mandalas. Yeah. You know, not offensive at all, and you know, mandalas are so pretty. People get them on their wrist all the time. I do like so many of these a day. And they can just look super feminine and pretty. The lotus too, I do so many of these down the back. They can just have so much variety, and I love to design these. So if you had a specific design in mind, you know, something you just think would be so pretty and aesthetic for you, like, you just let me know and I can do it. No, you don't have to worry. People don't get canceled over stuff like this. No, it's fine. It's totally fine. And next is the ear piercing part of the book. But we're not here for ear piercings. So I know I presented you with some options today. Were there any that really caught your attention? the dream catcher, I should have guessed. But just to tell you a little bit about our, the way we do things here, we're super clean. I always use gloves. Always. They are completely latex free. So you don't have to ever worry, like if you're allergic to latex or whatever, it's no problem. We sanitize everything. Super sanitary. Sanitation's super important to us. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, being clean. So do we offer any bigger? No, that's really about it. No, we don't do hyperrealism. No realistic tattoos. That's, yeah, what I showed you is really what we're the best at. We can try to accommodate, to your requests, but it would just depend on what you want. We can try, but what I showed you is kind of like all we do. We're not super creative. So, anyways, did you want to try to schedule a time with us? Yeah. So, next month, I am pretty free. I mean, I'm kind of always busy, but, luckily, most of our tattoos, we do only take like 10 minutes, so I can squeeze you in if I'm busy. What about like the 12th? Yeah? Perfect. Okay. And what's your name? I never asked your name. I'm so sorry. Okay. And you can go do it the 12th at 3 p.m. Is that okay? Great. Okay. So I have some consent forms I need to send you. So can you give me your email? Perfect. Okay. And I will send you those consent forms over. Please print them off and bring them to us on the day of your appointment, and I will see you then. You will get a text message reminder of your visit to the basic tattoo shop. So, don't be late. Yeah. We trust you though. We're not gonna take your credit card or anything, but the average prices? Oh yeah. So depending on what you decide you want, you said you're gonna email me, but so you were thinking about a dream catcher. Okay. You wanted like a small dream catcher, to nothing bigger than this, right? Okay. So this would be about $500. Yeah, that's pretty standard, for our quality, Yeah. Mm-hmm. But depending on what I want and what kind of details you email me, that may change. So just send me some details and I'll send you a final price once I do the SketchUp and everything. Yeah. Alrighty. And inspo pics are always helpful too. Your appointment on the 13th at 3, and I look forward to working with you. Bye, dear.